Shooting USA is brought to you by SnapSafe and their full line of premium vault doors. Use code SUSA15 to save 15% at snapsafe.com.
This time, the heat is on in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the made-for-TV pistol match. Both hot competition and hot sun for the ProAm that's bigger than ever with cash prizes up for grabs on each stage of fire.
This is Shooting USA, reporting the stories of America's shooting sports.
The format for the ProAm was developed over 15 years ago. Yank Price wanted a match that would be as much fun to watch as it would be to shoot. Well, Phil Strader revived the format 3 years ago, and it turns out the formula still works. Phil's ProAm is in its third year and continues to grow.
Well, third time's a charm, I guess. It's gotten huge, man. People are loving it. You know, shooting steel and knocking it down and feeling that stress. It's just too much fun.
Shooting steel is fun, and the ProAm format is as simple as it is fun. The courses of fire are made up of a number of steel targets. Each target knocked down is worth a point. Each stage has a par time within which all shots must be fired. Any shots that come after the end of the par time result in penalties, minus 1 point for each overtime shot. As the name implies, there are professional shooters here, but it's the amateurs that make up the greater numbers participating. The pros are here to win cash in the form of skins awarded for stage wins. But the amateurs also have a great incentive for performance.
I've put together a 70,000 plus prize table for them to pick from.
The wealth of prizes is just part of what keeps people coming back to the ProAm, like Robbie Darty.
I shot it last year, had the time of my life. Last year was the first time I'd ever come out to the ProAm, and it was a blast. I definitely knew I had to come back. This is the best match of the year. But with ProAm, you can watch every target fall down, every target makes a sound, so it's not only a great it's a great time to shoot, but it's a great spectator sport. People can watch, and they know exactly what's going on.
Robbie's equipment is not flashy, but it works for him.
I shoot a Glock 34. It's got some custom parts on it. I shoot 9mm. Great gun. It's very reliable. It's kind of the poor man's entry into the shooting sports, but the reliability is unbeatable, so it's something you can count on, and that's what's important in this, is that you don't have jams, because those cost you a lot of time and really kill your match.
Robbie's dad, Lonnie, is new to the ProAm, and he has some great advice for anyone interested in trying it out.
We always tell people that are new, don't come watch. Bring your gun and shoot, and everybody will help you, and they'll tell you what to do, so you don't have to be afraid. Just go slow and have fun your first time. But this is a great sport with some great people in it.
St. Louis police officer Matt Edsel is also new to the ProAm.
Being a police officer, any bit of practice you can get is good practice, and this is phenomenal. Shooting on the move and moving from cover to cover, it's good stuff.
Rob Orr is also a police officer. He chooses match equipment that is the same as his on-duty equipment.
Basically a Glock 34, a little bit of trigger work. Basically it's a stock service pistol. Being in law enforcement, it's basically what I carry while on the job, so it kind of helps you out.
The Tappy brothers, Philip and Craig, are back again this year, and the rivalry with their dad, Jay, is as strong as ever. First up is younger brother Philip, and his plan of not shooting on the move is working good enough for 16 points. Now it's older brother Craig. A little bobble on the load. And a hammer follow knocked him off his game. 16 points ties Philip. Now Dad Jay, and through the first two positions, he looks smooth. That last shot at the buzzer will be close.
Is it clear? Slide, camera, bolster. Range is clear. It was not over. Hey, snuck it in there. Good job. Woo. Better lucky than good, right? Something like that.
In this case, lucky and right in his prediction.
I'm always right. I'm the dad. Good time, good way to raise your boys. You get around really good folks. It's nothing better. Doesn't get any better than this.
Nothing better than seeing a family enjoying the shooting sports. Oh, and for the record, Dad Jay finished the match 1 point ahead of Philip and 2 points ahead of younger brother Craig. And next today, the cash is up for grabs in the Pro Open match.
This is Shooting USA, honored as the best of outdoor television by the National Shooting Sports Foundation.
The amateurs have a lot to shoot for at the Pro-Am with an extensive prize table, but the pro shooters have cold, hard cash to win. And you can be sure the pros will not hold back in pursuit of a payday. There are 2 matches at the Pro-Am for the amateurs and the pros alike, the open match and the limited match. The 2 matches are shot on the same 8 stages, with the par times for the open match shortened by 2 seconds. But in both matches, there is a capacity limit of 10 rounds per magazine. The first stage of the open match is called Property of the USAMU. The stage design borrows from one seen at the Fort Benning 3-gun match. Shooters choose their fate at the beginning by shooting 2 colored poppers. The 2 they choose open the corresponding shooting boxes on the stage. The white poppers open the white shooting boxes at 10 yards. Targets hit from here are worth 1 point. The yellow poppers open the yellow boxes at 20 yards. Hits here are 2 points. And the blue poppers allow the shooter to use the blue shooting boxes. Hits from here are worth 3 points, but the shots are from 30 yards. The par time is 18 seconds. Blake Miguez opens up the yellow boxes, and from there it's all business until his last shot slide lock fails, stalling Blake's final reload, giving him 38 points for the stage.
So I find out that the mags don't lock open.
Ohio police officer Bob Vogel is shooting his limited rig in the open division, the same way he did last year with great success. This time, Bob is a little off the pace, taking 36 points from the stage.
I'm gonna have to turn it on to keep up with these guys.
Like Bob, Dave Zavigny is also running a Glock in the open match, but Dave's has all of the mods allowed in the open division. Dave uses his equipment to his advantage, taking 40 points from the stage.
You know, I jammed one last shot in there and I just clipped the edge of that hardcover, so that one won't count. And luckily it wasn't overtime.
The only shooter to try his luck from the blue boxes is BJ Norris. And once the hits start coming, the points rack up fast. BJ takes the skin with 42 points.
I felt pretty confident from the back here, and you know, with a dot gun, it just makes it that much easier.
That performance puts the first stage skin of $225 in BJ's shooting bag. Stage 7 is known as Advantage Lefty. 33 targets stand ready with an open par time of just 18 seconds. Dave Zavigny has shot a steady match with competitive scores, but he has not yet won a skin. And as the open match is winding down, the pressure is on. A 27 will put Dave out front early.
Yeah, it was okay. I got myself a little out of position on some of those shots, and I think I kind of got lost where I was. I don't like seeing this bank of steel here, but I ran out of time. But,
I have 27.
Dave's score of 27 holds up through the rest of the squad until Bob Vogel and his limited gun. Bob is poised to be the spoiler for Dave. A score of 28 wins the stage for Bob Vogel. The leaderboard has moved a bit through 7 stages. Max Michel leads now with Dave Zavigny 1 point back, but without any cash in his bag. The final stage in the open match is known as Tubular Assault. 31 targets await. The 3-round plates on the mover are worth 2 points each. The par time, just 15 seconds. USAMU shooter Shane Cooley has not pressed the action much in this match, but with the end of his match looming, Shane turns on the gas. All 3 bonus targets help Shane post a 25 for the stage. But Dave Zavigny is not yet ready to call it a day. Cleaning the last position gives Dave a score of 26, enough for a skin, and the top match score overall for bonus money. The skins format paid off well for Max in the open match. Dave's overall score was better, but Max took a stage when the money was there. Well, next we'll see if Dave and Max can add to their winnings in the limited match coming up. The limited division match has always been the popular entry for the professional shooters, so popular that there are 2 squads of pros vying for the skins. Well, that can make the ProAm a challenging match to handicap. To say that the heat is on can be a bit of a cliche, but in the case of the ProAm limited match, it is not just in the competition. The Tulsa Summer is extra hot this year, with heat indexes over 115 degrees. Which way exactly is the 3rd stage for the limited Squad 1? There are 31 targets and the par time is 16 seconds. The skin from stage 2 has pushed, so this stage is worth $950. Shannon Smith has an early hiccup, needing a reload to clear the first position, but Shannon recovers well, taking 25 points on the stage. Dave Zavigny starts strong. 1-for-1 shooting is the key in this match. Dave's plan gives him a best so far, 27 points, with a second to spare.
Probably be a tie here.
Dave's prediction of a tie comes true as Mike Sieklander from Limited Squad 2 matches Dave's 27-point run. This makes stage 4, Bridge the Gap, worth $1,425. With 35 targets and 22 seconds to shoot them, the chances of another tie are good. Dave Zavigny is on a roll in this match so far, and he will be the first to clean stage 4 with time to spare. Bob Vogel is right behind Dave in the scores, and he will not give away any ground on stage 4. Bob is also clean and with seconds to spare. So the money pushes again as a total of 7 shooters clean the stage. Stage 5 double swinger is now worth 4 skins or $1,900, and you can be sure everyone wants it. 29 targets and 17 seconds assure there will be no clean runs here. Dave Zavigny has some rather uncharacteristic pickup shots early, and then one overtime shot leave Dave with 19 points. Max Michel has not yet put any money in his bag in this match, and this stage is valuable. Max pushes through to a score of 21, but he knows he left one out there. But after the limited Pro Squad 2 comes through, the lost target is not a factor for Max. Last year's amateur winner pulls off a big one, taking the payday with a score of 23. The next stage is known as Where It All Started. 32 targets and 18 seconds will not be easy pickings, even for the pro squads. Dave Zavigny is on a tear, looking to show the rest of the pros that he is here to win, and in doing that, Dave burns through all of the targets on the stage.
Let's go into plan B there.
Whatever plan A was for Dave, plan B worked out. But Bob Vogel has his plan working great. 1-for-1 hits will help Bob clear the stage. Bob and Dave tie stage 6, making stage 7 worth 2 skins or $950. Stage 7 is the very dynamic Advantage Lefty. 33 targets and 20 seconds will force the pros to shoot on the move. Bob Vogel caused the skin to push to this stage, and now he wants to reap the financial benefit. And a score of 28 will give him a chance. But that chance will not last long for Bob. Dave Zavigny shoots them as fast as he sees them, and it works out. 29 points earns Dave the 2 skins that are up for grabs. Dave goes on to take a total of 4 skins and the overall win for an extra $1,000. Bob Vogel doesn't win any skins, but second place overall in the match pays Bob $850, with the other 4 match skins going to 10th place Kepa Zubizarreta. Congratulations to all the shooters at this year's Pro-Am, and in the case of Kepa, it just goes to show that one great stage might not win you the match, but it will get the cash. Outstanding.